Hi, my name is Laura Hernandez, and I'm a professor in the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences. I'm a lactation physiologist. Been here for about 10 and a half years now, and I'm originally from El Paso, Texas. Did my PhD at the University of Arizona, and then a postdoc at the University of Cincinnati. My research is mainly focused on the interactions of the mammary gland and how it controls metabolism and maternal health. I use cows and mice as models, and we also are starting to do some work with humans as well. So all in all, I'm just a general lactation biologist. I also teach courses in the department. I'm teaching animal physiology, and I co-teach that with Milo. And I've been doing that for several years, and then I teach in some graduate courses as well. This is my lab. It's not too super exciting, but we're doing a lot of work right now in the area of calcium metabolism and how mammary serotonin and the signaling pathway in the mammary gland regulates the calcium metabolism in general. We've done a lot of work on this in dairy cows, and we've really shown that serotonin drives calcium metabolism during the onset of lactation, so moving in that transition period from parturition through lactation. We just had some papers published this year, and I just found out, actually, my former grad student Megan Connolly, who just finished, that her graduate student lit review for the Journal of Dairy Science is going to be highlighted in the December issue. So I was pretty excited about that when I found out yesterday. The other part of my work focuses on the use of selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors or antidepressants, and the use of those during the peripartal period on calcium metabolism, but we've also spun off a recent line of work looking at the effects on reproduction. Through my work in mice with several of my grad students, we started to recognize that a lot of our mice were losing their pregnancies when they were taking these antidepressants. And so we are working in conjunction with Milo and his lab to look at what is actually going on there biologically. So we co-advise a student, Raf Dominguez, who's really heading up that work, and it's really opened up a really cool new line of research. And so we've been working on that, and it has some human health implications. I'm also doing some work with João Dorea, and we're looking at how we can detect growth of the mammary gland across the lifetime in dairy cows. So we're doing some studies where we're using ultrasound technology to measure the growth of the mammary gland and what it looks like as the heifers get pregnant through their first pregnancy and then their lactation. So it's about a 3-year-long study that we're doing, and my PhD student Alicia Vang is working with him and his group. And we're also hoping to translate that into a technique in which we can detect the ability of the mammary gland to lactate in humans. So it's really hard to determine if a woman's actually going to make enough milk or not. And so we want to develop ultrasound technology to do that in pregnant women so that women have an idea of how that might translate for them when they're actually giving birth and whether they'll make enough milk or not. So that's a really fun project that Joao and I have been working on, and I really enjoy working with him as well. I also do a lot of work with some basic scientists in the vet school in relation to my SSRI projects. So I kind of have a little bit kind of going on everywhere. But right now I have 7 PhD students. My next one is finishing in December, and then my 6 students are kind of in the middle of things. But we're doing a lot of work in transition dairy cows, mammary gland growth and development, as well as using antidepressants during the peripartal period and how that affects mammary gland function, maternal homeostasis, and reproductive capacity as well. So a lot of different things. It's a lot of fun. We're never bored here in my lab or here in general on the 8th floor. So that's a little bit about me.